Hello and welcome to Roadshow. Today I'm at the NEC in Birmingham because I'm going to be speaking to Ryan Howard. Now he's built an iconic robot from the 80s. Check this out. Ryan, this is your Nottingham Johnny 5.
It is indeed.
You have taken me back to my childhood seeing this.
That's what we're looking for.
Definitely. So when did you first see Short Circuit?
Oh, since before I can remember. I mean, I've got a VHS at home which has been destroyed to time. I watched it that many times as a kid. I can't even remember the first time I watched it. I was actually born after the film came out.
I figured, yeah.
But I grew up watching it in the 90s when it was on the TV all the time. So, yeah. I can't tell you when the first time I watched it.
So what made you want to build that robot then? Did it have that much of an influence on you, or?
Oh yeah, very much so. I mean, ironically, I didn't do very well at school, right. So I knew the only way that I could get my hands on a robot was to build one myself. Uh-huh. I bought a 3D printer to start with, and it's great building one because that was in the days before you could just buy a 3D printer. And I was like, brilliant! I've got a 3D printer. What do I do with it? Short Circuit was on the tele, and I thought, I remember watching that. So I printed his head off. And when I printed it off, I looked at it, and I'm not joking, I lost sleep for 3 days. I was like, I have to make him. And it carried on. I actually 3D printed him from the top down to about his waist. And then I started adding motors and all the things like that. And it couldn't support the weight of it. Mm-hmm. So I thought, well, I've either got to stop, which I didn't want to do, or I've got to make him out of metal. Uh-huh. So I bought all the kit to do that, and off I went. I spent 6 months just destroying parts because I didn't know what I was doing. But eventually I started creating parts, and wow, yeah.
So this was your lockdown project, am I right? Is this when this started?
I mean, ironically, it was my hobby, and I didn't even have time to do it. But the lockdown came around. My wife was a respiratory nurse, and she went to work, and I stayed at home, and I attempted to teach the kids. That didn't go down too well because I'm not a teacher. So I spent my time just machining and making this guy. And when it was all over, I had basically the metal structure of a Johnny 5.
So all of your tools that you used to build this was done in-house, is that right?
Yeah, everything. I did it all myself. Like I said, I really enjoyed machining. When I started doing it, I was like, you know what? I found this very therapeutic and cathartic, and the hours I spent doing it, particularly during the lockdown, we didn't know what it was when it first started, and obviously my wife was coming home and telling me horror stories, and so I spent my time doing that.
So what was the hardest thing about this build then? Because I've built models on my channel, but this is something else.
Thank you. So basically, I would probably say the arms, simply because in the original Johnny 5, he could only open and close his hands because all the fingers were linked on by the Bowden cables to one servo. But I really wanted them to have individual articulation. So I actually went through 8 different designs of arms, just prototyping, seeing what worked, seeing what didn't. And it's only up to about 6 months ago that I finally settled on something that worked. And so just reiteration and getting it to work, basically, yeah.
So where did you get all your reference for this then? Is this from watching the film, or did you have blueprints?
Well, this is a bit of everything, but the actual designs come from Eric Allard. There was a team a very long time ago called Robotic Endeavours. They sent a guy over to strip the original Johnny 5 down, and they took all the measurements and whatnot. And I got the measurements from there. They actually CAD'd all that up, when they were made available, they weren't finished, and I just finished them. I was that obsessed.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, how much does this beast weigh?
Nearly 300 kilogram. He's very heavy. It's 90 kilogram just in batteries.
Wow.
They're lead acid batteries. I have looked to using lithium ion, but people don't like flying with lead acid, as you can, sorry, with lithium ion. So yeah, I'm quite happy because we've taken him all over the world. We've taken him to Barcelona, we've taken him to Dallas, and in 2 weeks he's flying out to Astoria, Oregon, to go to Stephanie's house for the 40th anniversary of Short Circuit, which
that's amazing.
I can't believe that we're part of.
No, that's
I'm so excited for that.
And then finally, how is it actually controlled through this?
So we've got basically 2 modes of control. This is like his mobile mode, which is a mixture of different things. So we've got RC pass through for his head. We've also got direct RC for his tracks. I chose that mainly because it's very safe. We know RC very well, and we don't want him taking himself for a walk. But we've also got sequencing, so I pre-program a lot of things onto this, and when I press a button, it just calls it up. But he can be programmed to do pretty much anything. The other mode is we can connect a laptop up to him and control him directly.
Wow.
And a mix of the both as well.
Yeah. Now, are you looking forward to Astoria then? Because it's quite a journey.
Yeah, I can't believe it. There's going to be another Johnny Five there, Johnny Five and friends. He was Johnny Five Texas. They've even got the gold one from the second film, and all the cast and crew is going to be there. I mean, it still doesn't quite feel real. I'm sorry. I think it'll take to get there and actually see that and go, wow, this is my childhood. I've got lots of work to do on him, so I'm very nervous. Of course, he's got to go away in a huge crate, and I've got to wave goodbye to him and hope he turns up on the other side. But yeah, terrified and excited.
Well, Ryan, thank you so much for showing me off. This is absolutely brilliant.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you.